Let's find a cafe and have a quick snack or a light meal. And I could really do with a refreshing drink.
I'm dying of hunger. I need a decent meal, not just a quick snack. So let's better find a restaurant.
I know you have a healthy appetite, but you had a hearty breakfast a short while ago.
I had breakfast 3 hours ago, so I'm already hungry again.
Well, how about having a soft drink and a bag of potato chips now, and a proper lunch later?
Potato chips will only spoil your appetite. They're not a nourishing meal. Besides, they're processed food. They're not a healthy choice. They contain food additives. Processed foods may damage our health in the long run. Don't you know that?
It's perfectly healthy to enjoy your favorite snack food once in a while, as long as you consume these foods in moderation.
Look, this restaurant looks good, and the set menu is reasonably priced. They have both light meals and substantial meals, and they even have home-cooked food, too. Isn't that amazing? Maybe we could have dinner here, too. And it seems to have a pleasant setting. Let's go in.
I hope we'll not get food poisoning or something.
How did you and Nicholas meet, Chloe?
We met in the last year of high school through a mutual friend. I fell madly in love with him from the moment I met him. It was certainly love at first sight. I felt so comfortable to be with him. He was caring, patient, loyal, and sweet. I knew at once that he was the love of my life, but at first I was not sure if my love was returned or not. Within a few days, however, he had told me that he was desperately in love with me too.
That's so romantic.
We were a perfect match for one another. We had no fights, no arguments.
So you got married?
Unfortunately, we both moved to different cities for university. We were so busy with our new lives that we finally decided to break up. A long-distance relationship was not an option for us.
What happened next?
We both ended up working in the same city after graduation, so we met again after 4 years. We decided to get back together and just pick up where we left off. We rekindled our romance and decided to try to make the relationship work again. A couple of weeks later, we realized that we wanted to make a commitment to each other. And when Nicholas asked me to marry him, I immediately accepted his proposal. I'm sure we will always love each other unconditionally. Neither of us would ever consider having an affair with someone else.
Hey, Monica, have you and David moved into your new house yet?
Yes, we moved in a few days ago.
So, what is your house like? Please describe it to me.
It's such a cozy home. It's a big old 2-story house. You enter the house from the covered front porch entry. The door opens into a small foyer that leads into a spacious living room, which has a wonderful view of the backyard. There are also 2 lovely light, airy bedrooms which overlook the garden, 2 full bathrooms, a cozy study, and a front entry 2-car garage. The bedrooms have walk-in closets. The kitchen has great granite counters, a wonderful island and custom cabinets. There is also a covered patio, which is great for entertaining or spending quality family time outdoors. The backyard is fully landscaped and with an irrigation system. I'd like to invite you this weekend to our housewarming party.
Thanks. I'd love to come and see your house. I'm sure it looks awesome. I'd love to move out of my awful one-bedroom apartment, too. It's in such a dilapidated building. You go into a drafty hall, down a chilly hallway, and into this really cramped room. I want to buy a place of my own, but there's a shortage of affordable housing here, and I don't want to take out a big mortgage.
Well, I'm sure you'll finally be able to find your dream home, too.
What do you do for a living, Rose?
I am a personal assistant.
And what does your job consist of?
Well, my role is to assist my manager with her daily tasks and arrange her schedule. I have to make sure nothing goes wrong. I am her right hand. I answer phone calls, take notes, schedule meetings, and send emails on behalf of my manager, as well as organize events. I make appointments for her, and I make sure she keeps her appointments. When my manager has to travel, I make the reservations for her. When she has to give a presentation, I make all the preparations that are required.
You must be a very well-organized person to be able to do all this.
Yes, I am. Every morning I make a list of everything I need to do. I also keep a record of everything my manager does at work and set myself targets. I do my best to achieve my goals.
You seem really busy. Do you work on weekends too?
Hours tend to be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays, but sometimes I work overtime. I'm very used to being called or texted early in the morning or late at night with problems and having to sort them out. I've sorted issues at 9:15 a.m. on a Sunday when I should be resting, but I knew it was urgent.
What is the best part of being a personal assistant?
I love how varied the job can be, and you never know what you'll be doing next.
I have to make a choice about my career and life, and I'm not sure what to choose. My girlfriend has been given the chance of working for a big company in New York.
Wow! New York? That sounds like the opportunity of a lifetime! So, did she say yes?
She decided to take this opportunity, yes. So she asked me to move to New York with her next month. I love her very much, and we even plan to get married next year. But I'm not sure I can quit my job here. I love my workplace, my colleagues, and my life here. I'd much prefer just to stay here. Anyway, I'm going to consider all the options before I decide.
Just think of the bright future you might have in New York. There are many opportunities there. I'm sure you could find another job easily. And you're lucky to have a girlfriend like Martha. You can't just break up with her because of this.
I know, but it's a tough choice.
Well, I think you're just taking the soft option if you choose to stay here. You shouldn't pass up the opportunity of a life in New York.
Well, we all face difficult choices now and then.
I strongly advise you sit down together and talk about your dreams for the future, and see if they are the same dreams. I think you should let Martha move there first, and you can go on weekends and see how you feel about life there.
Thanks a lot for that. I think that's really good advice. I'm going to weigh up all the options and come to a decision. You have an amazing house, Paul. Have you always had such a glamorous life? Not at all. I grew up in a poor family where money was always tight. We couldn't even afford to pay for electricity or our phone bill. My father died when I was 7 years old. My mother raised us by working as a cook. I hoped that when I was a grown-up, money would never be in short supply for me anymore. My dream was not to have just a steady income. I wasn't interested in just earning a good salary. I wanted to make big money. I started making money at school when I sold the cookies my mother had made for me to other children. I also delivered newspapers around my neighborhood to earn money. At 17, I had to work 3 jobs at the same time to make ends meet, and did well enough to support my family and save a little money. I put this money in a bank account and hardly ever made a withdrawal from it. When I left school, I bought a barber shop. I got a really good deal because I found a shop that was going cheap. It was a pretty profitable business, but after a few years, I decided to set up a car rental business with my savings combined with a bank loan. By the time I was 30, I had already made a small fortune. I'm still successfully running my car rental business, dedicating 12 hours each day. Wow, you are definitely a hard worker. What do you like spending money on? I like spending money especially on traveling. That's my hobby. But I'm careful not to waste my money on unimportant things. I never throw my money around. I spend it wisely. And my business donates a lot of money each year to charity.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.